How do you keep praying when God is silent? And what if the silence is part of the answer? You keep praying and nothing seems to happen, just quiet. You're praying for clarity and nothing changes. You're praying for healing and the pain is still there. Praying for provision and the door hasn't opened. And in those moments, many people assume God has stepped away, but Scripture tells a different story. David once prayed, "How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever?" Psalm 13:1. David wrote these words as part of Israel's ancient prayer life, a form of prayer called lament, where God's people brought their suffering directly to the Lord instead of hiding it or pretending everything was fine. This prayer came from a long season of waiting, a time when David was under real threat, and God's promises over his life had been spoken, but not yet fulfilled. So when David asked if God had forgotten him, he wasn't saying that God had failed or lost awareness of him. In the language of Scripture, to be forgotten meant that deliverance had not yet come, that God had not yet acted in visible rescue. David wasn't accusing God. He was appealing to God's covenant faithfulness. He was asking when the Lord would act according to what he had already promised. That wasn't doubt. That was faith speaking honestly in the silence. The Bible never tells us to stop praying when God feels far away. It teaches us how to pray through the quiet. Because silence does not mean absence, and waiting does not mean God is inactive. Sometimes the silence is where trust is formed, where faith deepens, where prayers become surrender. So keep praying, even when God feels far away, because He is still listening, and He is still working. Thanks for watching. If this spoke to you, leave a comment and tell me what you've been praying about. Like this video so it reaches someone else who's still waiting. Share it with someone who needs hope in the silence. And subscribe to Fire Media, where Christ is the message. You can also find more scripture-rooted encouragement in our Faith Over Fear playlist. The link is in the pinned comment section.